It was the only time in our history that we were ruled by one person, almost like a dictator. So he was able to command all the people on the island to come and assist in the building of Nan Madol.
What if I told you that hidden beneath the waves of the Pacific lies a city so mysterious, so impossible, that it has baffled scientists for centuries, and now brand new scans reveal it may not have been a city at all, but something far stranger. Welcome to Nan Madol, the Venice of the Pacific, and possibly the most mind-bending archaeological site on Earth. Nan Madol has always been a riddle carved in stone. Imagine more than 100 man-made islands, pieced together on a shallow coral reef linked by canals that earned it the nickname Venice of the Pacific. But this was no quaint village. It was a fortress-like metropolis, a sprawling ghost city built with colossal basalt logs stacked in geometric perfection. Some stones weigh 50 tons, roughly the size of a locomotive. Yet somehow, these massive blocks were quarried on the far side of the island, transported across 25 miles of treacherous jungle and water, and stacked into walls 30 feet tall. And here's the kicker. The builders had no wheels, no pulleys, and no metal tools. For decades, mainstream archaeology has offered shaky explanations, rafts, manpower, and centuries of labor. But the math never added up. A small island population simply couldn't have moved and arranged 250,000 tons of stone with such precision. That mystery remained unsolved until recently.
There are 90+ structures, all man-made. From here all the way down south.
All the way to there?
Yes.
Such a huge area.
It is huge.
The scans showed that the city we see is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a massive, perfectly rectangular platform, an artificially flattened foundation stretching under the entire complex. Nan Madol isn't just a scattering of islands, it's a unified megastructure, engineered on a scale that rivals the Great Pyramids of Giza, and that discovery alone rewrites history. But then came the strangest detail of all. The basalt logs used to build Nan Madol aren't just heavy, they're magnetic. Geologists have documented bizarre anomalies all across the site. Compasses spin wildly, instruments behave unpredictably. Were these stones chosen for their properties? Were the builders just stacking rock? Or were they assembling components of a massive functional machine? This is where local legend starts to sound less like myth and more like memory. Generations of islanders have spoken of two sorcerer brothers who arrived from afar and used chance to levitate the stones into place. For centuries, scholars dismissed it as folklore. But the LiDAR scans force us to ask, could this levitation have been a primitive description of forgotten technology? Some researchers point to acoustic levitation, the use of precise sound frequencies to counteract gravity. Modern labs have achieved this with small objects. Could an ancient culture have scaled it up to move 50-ton stones as if they were weightless? Others go further, connecting Nan Madol to the fabled lost continents of Mu or Lemuria. If the Sodelur dynasty, the foreign rulers described as towering figures, were survivors of such a cataclysm, it would explain the sudden appearance of advanced building techniques in an isolated corner of Micronesia. For nearly 500 years, they ruled from Nan Madol, said to command not only the people, but the very forces of nature. Legends claim they could control seas, skies, and stones. Were they kings or caretakers of a technology far beyond their time? The LiDAR didn't just confirm the platform, it exposed something darker, hidden within it. The foundation isn't solid. Deep inside are vast tunnels and perfectly angled chambers forming a deliberate grid. Some align with solstices and equinoxes, revealing astronomical intent. Others connect directly to surface temples, suggesting a network of concealed corridors. But the most shocking find was a massive circular chamber beneath the royal residence. Scans indicated walls of denser material lined with magnetic ore arranged in repeating patterns. This wasn't natural geology, it looked engineered. Local legends speak of a house of the sun, a chamber glowing without fire, hidden beneath the coral. Could this be what the scans revealed? Some theorists suggest it was an ancient power source, possibly harnessing piezoelectric energy from crystals under pressure or geothermal forces from the volcanic island itself. If true, Nan Madol wasn't just a city, it was a machine. The implications are staggering. What if the basalt logs weren't just building materials but resonators? What if the tunnels and chambers formed part of a massive sonic or magnetic system? Suddenly, the legends of levitating stones don't sound like fantasy. They sound like lost science. And if Nan Madol was a machine, what was it for? A beacon? A power plant? A hub of communication? Theories range from practical energy generation to something far more cosmic. Some suggest it could have been a terraforming engine, or even a beacon designed to signal the stars. Then there are the whispers of giants. The Sodelur rulers were described as taller, stronger, almost otherworldly compared to the natives. What if they weren't just foreign? What if they were remnants of a Nephilim-like race, or even something extraterrestrial? To them, lifting a 50-ton stone might have been child's play. To us, it's an impossibility. Here's where it gets even wilder. The internal grid of tunnels and chambers bears eerie similarities to other ancient sites across the world, sites aligned with the heavens, built with megalithic precision, and rumored to hum with strange energies. Could all these sites be fragments of a global network left behind by a lost civilization, or by visitors from beyond our planet? Whether you believe in sorcerers, giants, or ancient technology, one fact is undeniable. Nan Madol is not what it appears. LiDAR scans revealed it's not a cluster of ruins. It's a perfectly engineered megastructure with hidden chambers and magnetic secrets. It forces us to question everything we thought we knew about history. So what do you think lies beneath Nan Madol? Was it an ancient power plant? A relic of a sunken super-civilization? Or a machine left by sky gods themselves? Let us know your theories in the comments. And if this journey into the unknown fascinated you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us as we uncover more mysteries that challenge everything we think we know about our past.